Guys, this is Apple Gamer 24/7. I'm here to give you guys today a video editing tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to export a video using Screenflow. This is going to be sort of like an update video from the last video I did using how to export in HD using Screenflow 3. In Screenflow, they actually took away some of the QuickTime settings that we were using the last time. It sort of made it a little more similar, or a little bit more dumbed down. So it's actually very simple to do, but it can be confusing for those that are used to the QuickTime method because it took me a little bit to get used to it. So basically all you're going to need is Screenflow 4. You can download that from the Mac App Store, or you can, if you have Screenflow 3, I believe you can update that for free to the new version. So depending on what you have or you have to do, make sure you get Screenflow somehow. So what we're going to do is once you get Screenflow downloaded or you install from the App Store, make a project. It doesn't have to be long or short or anything. It can just be something simple. What I did here for this video is I made about a 5 to 4 second clip on my mouse moving around the screen. It doesn't have to be anything perfect, like I said. But what we're going to do is, if we're going to export this video to use in Final Cut Pro or iMovie, what we're going to do is we're going to come up to File and Export. And everything by default, it's going to look like this. On yours, it might be set to web low, but you want yours on web high. So for the preset, you want web high. This is where it gets important. To have it in either HD 720p or 1080p, you need to follow this step. It's going to say scale by 50%, 1280 by 720. I found that this actually wasn't that right. It didn't look right to me for some reason. So what I did is I scaled a custom size, and I actually typed in 1280 by 720 for 720p, or 1920 by 1080, depending on what you have. What resolution you want. If you want 720p, you want 1280 by 720. If you want 1080p, you want 1920 by 1080. That's what you need to do in this custom size window right here. So basically, after you've done that, you're pretty much done. All your audio is pretty much already set. The default audio settings are actually pretty good in Screenflow, so there's really not much you need to do to change your audio. If you really need to do a separate audio recording, you really need to fix it within the editor. And I can do another tutorial on that later in this channel if you guys really want a audio editing tutorial. But for right now, once you have your resolution set either to 720p or 1080p, if you don't use any of these options like motion blur or anything, I usually do that kind of stuff in Final Cut Pro. But once you're done, just name it something. I'm just going to keep mine at Screenflow, and I'm going to hit export. And basically, since the speed of my i7 within my new iMac, my video is pretty much done. So if you guys have any questions about Screenflow, please ask me in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them, and I'll see you guys in the next video.